Good morning, friends. How are we doing today? I hope you're well. Welcome to today's stream. Coptiluke, Draconified, Sean, how are we doing? And Michael, great to see you all. Thanks so much for everyone hopping in today. And we are back again. Once again, we're saying it again and again and again because here we are. The Deoxys is proven very stubborn, but we are going to try and get it today. Hopefully today is the day, Coptiluke. I hope you are right, my friend. And we do manage to snag it. It would be nice to be able to finish off the week with the shiny Deoxys. Let's jump straight into it and get this started. Let's try and sync these up this morning so we can get this going at the same time. Hope everyone's doing good though. Had a good week. Looking forward to the weekend. And what's everyone been up to? Wadey, good morning. Happy Friday to you, mate. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing okay. Feeling slightly confident that we'll get this Deoxys. I missed streaming yesterday, but it's nice to be back again today to kind of continue this and hopefully put this shiny hunt to bed once and for all. That's what we need, and then we can move on to the Nuzlocke on Hot Gold next week. That would be the dream. That would be the dream, but we'll see what happens today. If the yellow alien decides to show or not, we are creeping ever so close to 20k resets over the 2 games, but yeah, never mind. It's been a good run so far. We just need to end it. It's gone on too long. Hope it's not too windy with you, Scooter the Fish. We're actually pretty lucky, mate. I think where we are in the country, we're missing the bad stuff. So hope everything is all right with you. I know we've got that crazy storm at the minute in the UK for like, it's more north, isn't it? It's affecting. So hope everyone stays safe. Everyone's all right and it passes through nice and quick and we see the back of it and then get the nice weather on the go, because I'm done with the cold. I'm done with the cold and the rain. Lexi, I managed to catch the stream because no work today, so you surely get it. Got my shiny Cobalion in 112 resets recently, so send in shiny luck. Thank you so much, mate. Congratulations, shiny Cobalion as well in such a few amount of resets. That's amazing. I love to hear it. That is awesome. Such a great shiny as well. So low-key underrated, I feel. One of my favorites. The Pro Gamer, how are we doing today? Hope you get it soon. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Great to see you in the chat. Lewis, how are we doing today? It's awful here in Manchester. Yeah, I think the further north you go, I know my parents probably are going to get like a good brunt of the storm. So hopefully, like I said, it passes through, mate. Just stay inside. Keep cozy. And watch us get the shiny Deoxys today. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Maybe not. I say this every time, but I gotta be confident, right? We gotta be. James, good morning, mate. How are you doing today? Hope you're well, man, and having a great Friday. Oh, I keep tricking myself. I keep thinking, is it yellow when it comes in? It's not quite. Rough in Scotland, perfect day to get a yellow beast. Yes, it would be such a good day. I don't even know how I'm gonna react. It's gonna be probably more relief than anything, I think, that we've just got it. Aaron, how are you today, mate? I hope you're well. I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing okay. Had my ultrasound yesterday for my ankle and the saga continues. They're now sending me for an MRI scan on my ankle, which I was like, I honestly thought I'd go in there and they'd be like, yeah, this is all you need to do. Just rest it up. It'll be fine in a week or so. No, they're like, nah, I might need surgery on it. So I'm like, are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? I had to get like, the sonographer had to go and get a doctor because they were like, I need a doctor to look at this because I don't know enough about this to make a decision. And I was like, what? So it was like the craziest thing. Deathos, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. Shukon, how are we doing, mate? It has been a while. Hope you are doing all right. I'm doing okay. Did the north wind bring you in early? It did, mate. Sam, hope you're doing good. Great to see you, my friend. And I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday. Ashley, good morning. Well, good evening to you, Ashley. 9:33 p.m. for you, mate, over in Oz. But I hope you're doing well, mate. Weather over there is surely 100 times better than it is over in the UK at the minute. We are getting battered by storm. I don't even know what the storm's called. Always come up with these gimmicky names. Hope the Deoxys finally becomes yellow today. Oh, it would be the dream. It really would, because I'm desperate to get back to this Nuzlocke in Hot Gold. So it would be so nice to kind of just, I say it all the time, but it would be so nice to get the Deoxys finally. Such a long time. We put a time limit on it though, so we are gonna go Pokemon Day. if it's not, then we're gonna have to do like a last ditch 24-hour stream to try and get it. Ragu, how are we doing today? Good luck for today. Thank you, mate. Definitely need it. And Sean, I am doing good. How are you, mate? How are you doing? Sorry to hear about the ankle. Yeah, it was it's just annoying, mate. Like, I can walk about on it now. It is sore, but it's like I can move about. How was Birmingham? It was good, mate. I had a good time competing. Very disappointed with how I finished, but it's just how it goes sometimes. Matchup roulette was not kind to me that day. But I had a good time. How about yourself, man? I'm looking forward to the next time I can get out to play, to be honest. It's really sparked that fire for me. Missed it. I think it's the first time I compete in like over 2 years, which is nuts, which is so crazy. But yeah, very, very exciting. It was a nice weekend and all. Had an MRI on my knee a few years ago, but luckily I was fine. Oh, that's so good to hear, Aaron. I'm kind of hoping the same, where I don't need to get the surgery, because that's gonna like put me out for so long. I think the disappointing thing yesterday was I was like expecting to get the ultrasound and be like, okay, a couple of weeks you're gonna be good to go. You're gonna be back out doing whatever you want. Like, I'm desperate to get back out training, running, and for the rest of the year. I had so many plans. I was like, I'm gonna do the Great North Run later this year. I was like, I'm gonna do it. This year is gonna be the year. So I was like, but now I don't think that's going to happen, because by the time this gets sorted and whatever it is, you never know though. It might turn out to be not as bad as what they think, and I'll be back on my feet before I know it. It's just frustrating now. I'm just like, come on, Professor Oak in the house. How are we doing, mate? Good morning. And Vader, nice to see you as well. Hope you're doing great. Had an awful morning so far. Oh, Vader, I'm so sorry to hear that. But hopefully the morning is about to take a massive U-turn and it's going to get immediately better. It's always good to have you in the stream though. So we'll be here when we get this Deoxys. Hopefully it's soon. We normally have a little, if we get a shiny, normally it's early on in a stream. I say that we got the Geodude very late in our hard gold stream, so it doesn't always work like that, but it feels like sometimes the shiny always pops up earlier than we expected to, but we'll see how it goes today. We'll keep going. Representing Team World in the Journey Across America Invitational versus Japan on Sunday. Oh, that is very exciting, mate. Which is Australia day 1 a.m. on Sunday. New super chat, Aaron, thank you so much for the support, my friend, and the kind $2. Wishing you the best. Hope your ankle is all good. Thank you so much, mate. That is too kind of you, my friend. Hopefully we get a speedy recovery. But Ashley, that sounds very exciting, mate. You'll have to keep us up to date with how that goes, and good luck with the tour as well. Hope it goes amazing, mate. Journey Across America. Regulations, very exciting. Good big throwback. Maybe see you some locals. I'm okay, disappointed with how Birmingham went. In round 7, I froze during my turn not to click anything and ultimately lose the winning position. Oh, mate, that is devastating. I hate when that happens. Hopefully you get better luck in the next one out. I'm not going to commit to locals because I just feel like, I don't know if I've got the time, to be honest, for locals. Bigger events, I think I'll probably venture out to. I'd love to get out to the local scene, but there's just not that many around me that are like close enough to get to where it doesn't like eat up an entire day, you know. Slacking massively at work today. It's Friday after all. I'm a bit sick. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling the best. I hope you feel better soon, Professor Oak. Take it easy today. Put the feet up, mate, and just do the bare minimum. That's what I recommend. Dr. Lee is recommending it. How are we doing? Good morning to you, mate. And here we go. Here he is, the man himself. I'm so pleased he's here. Bebum, how you doing, mate? Pokemonian. Few things. I hope you're doing well. Hope life's gone good, mate. And a huge congratulations on hitting 5k subscribers on your channel. That is incredible, and I'm so happy to see the growth of the channel and it keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing, mate. I've always said it all along. You're gonna be huge. You're gonna be a huge PokeTuber. You just gotta stick with it, mate. So big love for that, mate, and a huge congratulations. Huge milestone. You're doing all the right things. So yeah, it's really great to see, mate. I know, Professor. Oh, get well soon, mate. Anyone that's feeling a little bit sick today as well, rest up today. Hope you feel better soon. And yeah, just take it easy over the weekend. Come on, this is the perfect day for Deoxys to pop up. It really is. It really is. We cannot take this to Pokemon Day. We can't. Although I think regardless, we'll try and organize a 24-hour stream. We've been talking about it for the longest time, so I feel like it's probably one of those things that we'll just end up doing. I would prefer it not to be the Deoxys that we're still going after. 20,000 resets. What are we? We might hit that today. We might hit it across both games. I think you're very excited to be selected and honored to be representing the West Virginia across America. It is the first invitational tour and honored to take on the might of Japan. It's going to be very exciting, mate. Yeah, always good to do those team tournaments, you know. Japan, always so strong as well. Of course, we've got the Global Challenge kicking off next week in Scarlet and Violet. Japan and Korea, their national championship qualifiers kind of rolled into that, so that'll be an interesting one. Best of one though, it's always so dicey. It's never if you've got the sauce though, you can do well in those tournaments. Aaron, Deoxys is gonna shine. I can feel it. Aaron, I hope you're all right, mate. There's something about this morning when I was coming in to set the stream up, I was like, I don't know, is today gonna be the day? Is it finally gonna just be the time for Deoxys to shine? Maybe. I don't want to like reset prematurely as well. I want to just make sure that it's orange before I just press these soft reset buttons. At the end of the day, you finally get the Deoxys, we'll have to celebrate in some way. I know it's gonna feel crazy because it's been such a long hunt. And to be fair, it's been on and off. It hasn't been constant throughout the year. Wish it had been. We probably would have had it by now, so more on me than anything else, but it's going to be epic when we get it. Best of one of fun. Best of one. Well, the like competitive scene always used to be best of one. It was brutal back in the day, you know, like Nationals 2010 was best of one single elimination. So there wasn't even Swiss. There wasn't even a team preview in 2010. Like, you just went in blind. Crazy. Was it 2011? I think we got team preview. No, did we get team preview? I think maybe 2011. Wasn't too long after that we got team preview, but yeah, no team preview. Just thinking about that now is just mad. But best of one single elimination is brutal. I always remember one of my worst experiences at a tournament ever was going over to Paris for the national championships over there. What year was it? Maybe 2012. And I remember playing Flash, very strong Spanish player, in round one. And I lost. And it wasn't even like 9 o'clock. And I remember like getting escorted out of the players area and then just cutting my band. And I was like, I've literally traveled on a coach for over like 13 hours to get here. And I'm at the tournament and it's not even 9 o'clock on the Saturday morning. Like, there's a group of us who traveled overnight on the coach to play the tournament. That was not the most fun trip, I can tell you. It was a very long day because our coach back wasn't until like the evening. So yeah, made the most of it as we could. But yeah, I'm so pleased that tournaments aren't like that anymore. No one has to experience that tournament ever again, which is good. But yeah, brutal. Still farming shiny Rayquaza raids. Good thing there's not much going on that I need to connect to the internet. That is very true. It's a great raid to farm as well for the drops. The item drops are absolutely incredible. I'm guessing you've still got like the Blissey outbreaks and the other raids as well that are going on, which is very nice for material. I've actually, because I've been building so much for VG recently in game, I've run out of like candies. So I'm desperate for a Blissey raid to come back around or a Chansey raid to come so I can just farm level up candies because I've got 0 now. I built a team last night in game and I'm like, I've actually run out. All I've got is extra small candies, and they're about as good for leveling up as the Magikarp. I don't remember the exact number, but I'm pretty sure you're double over odds. Yeah, we're over odds now, yeah. Double time. Which is something I didn't think we'd get here, but we're here, and we'll keep going. We'll see how much more we need to do to earn this Deoxys. Are you going for 1 of each form? No, I'm not. WJC. I don't know if I got the energy to be honest. It would be nice to continue in Fire Red, maybe casually. I'm really hoping I get it in the Leaf Green, because that's the one that we did the hardcore Nuzlocke playthrough to get to this point, and then started the hunt from there. So it would feel fitting to get it in the Leaf Green. I wasn't planning on going for 1 of every form, to be honest. I think that we've got like other shiny hunts that I want to get back to and do on the channel. So probably going for all 4. I mean, like the idea seems super nice, but I don't know. I don't know if I've got the energy to. All the time, to be honest. With knowing how long this one took, and if like Bank and Home close anytime soon, we are not going to hit that deadline, I feel. My ramen hunt sometimes consists of me just doing a few resets a day. And it's gone on for as long as the hunt here. Sometimes RNG stinks. I'm hoping to do some resets later today, James, and that's the thing. Like, I think the way you're approaching it is probably the best way. Just like dipping in and out, doing a few, you know, resets whenever you can, and then one of those times, you know, it's going to be the magic moment when it's going to just pop up, and it'll be the time where you just do not expect it, and it'll happen. So I've got some shiny hunts though that I want to bring to stream as well. So we'll do the Nuzlocke. I think that's the first thing that we'll jump back in. The shiny only Nuzlocke that we're doing in hardcore, we'll bring that back. But I've got some other stuff that I'm working on that I want to bring onto stream, which will be fun. There's a few things in Sword and Shield that I'm doing currently that are being very stubborn. So I'm definitely having a shiny drought at the minute where I'm just not hitting anything. So hopefully the luck will spin, we'll change it around. Gotta stay positive about it though. Only thing we can do is just keep going. And Glaceon putting in good work. Farming requires a nice. Are you doing it with like all the style points with Glaceon as well? Nice. I love it. I love it, mate. Glaceon's great. Biddy, if you get it today, I'll draw a little poster for celebration. That would be very cool. Then I'll use it as the thumb for the video. So I feel like I gotta do a video on it. It's been such a long time doing this. Good shiny hunt there in Mark level 100 Magikarp and Scarlet and Violet. That would be cool. We did the level 100 shiny Magikarp, but I don't think it had a mark. That would be really epic. There's still some really cool hunts to do in Scarlet and Violet, to be honest, and all the mark hunting as well. I've heard a couple of people mention that Home will close. I thought Home was essentially them future-proofing storage for at least the next few years. I've heard similar, but I don't think there's anything concrete. I can't see them like just getting rid of Home completely. I could see maybe them updating Home and giving it like maybe a reskin. Would they change the name of it? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what happens. But I feel exactly the same as you, Dean. I feel like that there's future-proof in everything, where it just feeds into whatever comes out, you know, and then just do the constant updates to kind of have the info for the new gens, the new Pokemon, whatever we get. I would be surprised. But there's a lot they could, I guess there's a lot they could do with Pokemon Home if they're like, we want these different facilities in Pokemon Home, then maybe they're like, okay, we can't do it in the current build. We need to have something brand new. Maybe in that situation, I guess, but I can't see it being that dissimilar to what we've got at the minute, you know? I think Pokemon Home's due to go down for maintenance very soon though. Rich, good morning, mate. How are you doing, mate? How's your Friday going? Working from home today, so I'm here for the full stream. That is the best news, mate. That is great news. Hope you have a nice, easy day in the house, and the weather's not too bad up where you are, mate. Harry got shiny Manaphy on the 1st of the month, and it feels like my shiny luck is gone. Just for this month. That is an awesome hunt, though. Congrats on the shiny Manaphy. Great shiny. Nah, your shiny luck's not gone. It will come back. Yeah, I agree. I'm going easy on my Shaman hunt in Shining Pearl as well. There's been more than 30,000 resets and no luck. Wow. That is a crazy amount of resets. I hope you get it soon. Yukon. Shaman's an amazing shiny. It's still one that I need to go after, to be honest. It's still one that I've got waiting in my copy of Brilliant Diamond. I'd love to do that as well. It'd be nice to go to that after Deoxys. It's another mythical hunt. Maybe something we could do. Got a few things that I need to do before that, though. Riley, good morning, mate. My longest phase of the hunt ended last night. 17,000 encounters with Swablu. No! Swablu, mate. That is not what I want to hear. I was like, I got a bit excited there. I was like, okay, it has actually happened. That is a ridiculous amount of encounters, though. And why is it the Swablu? How many Swablu have you got now? Got like an army of shiny Swablu. Good, mate. It's a bit breezy up here. No dramas right now. That's good to hear, mate. Hopefully it stays like that. It's got to be any day now, Denzel. I hope so, mate. I hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks so much for dropping into the stream today to join us in this hunt. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It has to. It's feeling more likely, though, that it'll be the fire red as we creep closer to full odds. If you have the time, I really dive into resets for Roman into Raikou. I don't always have the time at the gym now, so about to lurk. James, hope you have a good session at the gym, mate. I think because of my ankle and the situation with it, I was thinking about this last night. I was like, I'm just gonna have to take a deep dive into like just strength training over the next few months till my ankle's like fully better before I can do anything else. So I'm gonna have to look at some workout routines because I have no idea to do it properly. So we'll see. But I don't want to get like jacked up. I just want to get in just better shape, really, without being able to do any like running or anything like that. I'm just at a bit of a loss. Recently got a female shiny Chikorita that was XL size and had the rarity mark. No way, Lexi. Apparently the odds for that, 1 in 560,000. I would rather have won the local Newly lottery, to be honest. I know how you feel, mate, but that is an epic find. I still haven't ever had a shiny with the rare mark. That is awesome, though. Really nice find. Speaking of Shaman, I was so surprised when I saw the post about it being literal hedgehog. Felt dumb for not realizing it sooner. The little hedgehog Shaman. And then what does it turn into? Like a dog? We're gonna classify as like its sky form as a dog? I don't know. Sky hedgehog. Carrie, it was over odds, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. What was the number that you hit, Carrie? Are these the ones used in your giveaways? If I do get the Deoxys, I will be porting it over to Emerald, duplicating it, and then porting them through to Pokemon Home to give away in Scarlet and Violet. Yes. Only thing is, I've said it a bunch of times before, but it will take a while to do that just because of the transfer process from Emerald up. It takes such a long time to get it through the different kind of steps. So I will, as soon as we get it, I will start working on that, and then we will do a giveaway as soon as it's all kind of set up and ready, which would be awesome to do. Been on route 114 since February. Found 8 Swablu, 3 Nuzleaf, 0 Zangoose. Odds of 50%, 25% and 25% respectively. Like, just going off the odds, Riley, you should have had like at least 1 Zangoose by now. At least one, you know? Working out constantly, but stopped for a few months. I'm trying to get motivated to get back into working out. That is the attitude to have, mate. Orange. That's exactly like Aaron. I feel exactly the same, mate. I haven't done anything since like November, since doing my ankle, so I'm so out of form with it. It doesn't take long though. I think once you get into that like initial routine, you're just in the swing of it, aren't you? The bots always decline me when I try to trade. Can you tell me what happens? What bots? I don't have any bots. I don't know. You might be confusing me terms with someone else, another content creator, but I don't have any bots for giveaways or anything like that. The only giveaways I do are pretty much ones where I know I've like used an in-game glitch to duplicate the Pokemon, and then I'll give them out myself just on my system. So I don't have anything else set up like that. And James get jacked. Lieutenant Osirus. Yeah. Get a tank top and a buzz cut. I think we could run that luck. Sonic the Shaman. Perfect name. Okay. Ochet, how are we doing this morning? Good morning to you. Thought you had caught this, as I hadn't seen you in ages. Nearly caught up to the amount of resets for Deoxys. I'm currently at 16,050. Wow. We've both got to get it really soon. Yeah, I've been out. I haven't been streaming because I hurt my ankle, and I've been in a boot so over like the holiday period. So this week's like pretty much the first week we've been back and coming back to it. So I'm hoping we can just grind through the resets, get the encounters going, get this Deoxys, and then move on to other things. It's gonna be crazy seeing it come in as that yellow color, and I'm not gonna believe it when it happens. Hi, that's Denzel. Yeah, Skyform looks more deerish. Yeah, it's definitely a deer, isn't it, with the antlers? Yeah, you're right. Dog, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Mighty, good morning, mate. How are you doing today? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Gohan, the grind's still going, but I have a 98% defense Deoxys on Pogo, ready to move games, max attack and defense, but a bottle cap can fix HP, no problem. That is awesome. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people getting like the shiny Deoxys on Pokemon Go. That's so good. With the odds as well, when they've got the increased odd hours. Such a nice opportunity to get a hold of that Pokemon. Part of me that's like, yeah, we're going about this shiny hunt all wrong. We should be in Pokemon Go doing it. Just out of curiosity, which Deoxys form is your favorite if you had to pick one? I'd probably say, and I've always said, the attack form is always my favorite, I think. But doing this hunt, the defense, I don't know whether it's because I'm just staring at it for such a long time. The defense form is growing on me more and more. So I don't know, but I will stick with the attack one. Yes. Pokemon TCG Pocket. Getting a new set. It's next week, isn't it? Next Friday, is it? The 30th anyway. Is it next week or the week after? Aaron, did you check out the band traitor? I've got them on my Spotify. I haven't listened to them yet. So I will try and remember. Because after I shoot off today, I've got a few jobs to do. So I will put that on, mate, and check them out. Wish they didn't remove Pokerus. I love it. I know, it's always sad, isn't it? I saw a video pop up on my timeline the other day, and it was all about Pokerus, and I was like, I really missed that feature. It's like, what happened when we went to Paldea? Did they just get a vaccine for Pokerus, and it's like no longer a thing anymore? But here we are. Anto, how are we doing, mate? Do you make VGC content? Well, here we go. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I'm keeping it under wraps, and I haven't talked about it everywhere. So I have very recently launched a VGC channel as my second channel. I've been keeping it on the down low because I don't want to advertise it until it's got a few videos on there. It's only got one video on there at the minute because I've not really had the time to get anything else out, but hopefully over this next week we'll start to trickle in with more content. But yes, there will be VG content, and it's just a channel for VG, so it means I can kind of have that passion project to the side, keep everything on the channel here as it normally would, so I'm not like muddying the waters with like different content. It's not going to appeal to pretty much everyone that's subscribed to this channel. Expects a certain type of content, so we can keep that here, then we can do all the VG over on that channel. So it is there. If you can find it, find it. I should share it about. I will share it about eventually, but it is out there in the wild. James would love to learn VGC. Only ever played TCG. Well, I'm approaching the channel in a slightly different way too, because this channel started as a VG channel, and then we kind of moved into more of, I guess, casual content and stuff like that. But I've always had the itch to kind of get back to doing VG content, but I just don't feel like it fits here anymore. So for the longest time, I've been thinking about doing a VGC channel separate, and I took the dive yesterday. I was just like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So it's out there. I will post about it, but I feel yeah, I want to get a few more videos up on the channel before I start saying it's there. There's not really that much useful stuff on it right now. I found the channel. It's called Wolfie VGC. Yeah, I wish my Google Analytics was linked to that channel. That would be that would be good. Mr. Wolf Glick. I do wonder if Wolf's playing this weekend in San Antonio. Be interesting to see. He's going out to that one. Be good warm up. I mean, it's pretty easy to work out there, honestly. Maybe a School of Hard Knocks series back in 2017 to 19. Oh, the good days, the good days. It's weird, like, looking back at those, like, videos. I think they're still all on the channel, you know? But I feel like I've come a long way since then with being able to make better videos. So we'll see where it goes. It's, like I say, it's more of a passion project than anything else. I'm not looking for, like, mad success with it, but I just, you know, I love VGC, so it makes sense that I start doing that sort of content as well on the side. And it kind of just, yeah, scratches an itch. And if it can help people along the way as well, then, you know, that's a great thing, I think, to do. So we'll see where it goes. Played casual singles in game. I tried doubles and love the added interaction, but it was such a completely different stage for me. Yeah, Power. You know what? I will always, and I'll stand by this. If you started as a singles player, like competitive singles player, you've got such a good base to jump into VGC. There is a bit of a learning curve with it, but I think like the fundamentals you get from being a singles player, I think it puts you so far ahead of a lot of players that come in and just start out in doubles, you know? I've seen so many really high level singles players over the years come into VGC, get, you know, learn the ropes, and then just go on and have like really successful careers in VG. So I do stand by that a lot. I think if you ever need the foundations to become a very strong competitive player in VG, I think starting off in singles is always going to be a huge benefit for you, because I think you get that like fundamental like instinct for switching, playing the game, like taking opportunities in battle, like in getting a grasp and learning what your opponent's trying to do against you, because like your opponent's always every turn trying to undo what you're doing, you know. And I think you don't ever learn that as well in VG as you kind of like do in singles. But I don't know, it might be a really bad take on my end, but yeah, I always think it's such a good base. So if you do get into VGC a bit more, you know, sky's the limit. I know you'll find it. Like I say, it's not very, like, the name is not very inventive, although I did try to look for it under my account and I couldn't find it. So YouTube aren't ranking it yet. It's a very small fish in massive ocean. So I feel like it's not going to be ranked. And like I say, it's only got one video on there at the minute, but this is part of the fun, me not saying about it. It makes it, if someone finds it, then it's like, yes, okay, you did good, you win a prize. Managed to subscribe, looking forward to any new videos. Steven, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the support. Hopefully the videos coming out, I've got like non-negotiables with this channel, and like I'm really gonna try and do the best job I can with the content for it. And like, I think high quality, high edited content, not to the point where it's like, oh, there's no personality to the content, but I want it to be to a certain standard throughout everything that I do, and I want to make it kind of digestible as well. I don't want it to be like, I don't know, that's what puts me off about doing, like, I probably won't do what I used to do and just do ranked ladder videos and things like that. I want to do more informative videos that are going to be generally things that people want to watch. Obviously it's going to be like the bread and butter things are going to be like events, current stuff that's going on in VG that's relevant to people that are playing, and newer players as well, because I kind of want to hit that broader demographic, people that want to get into it, because it's still one of those things that is growing all the time. So, but hopefully the content will be entertaining and informative at the same time. You found it, you've all found it. Let's go. The thing is, the reason why I haven't really advertised it as well, I was like, I just want to see how it does without using my current channel as well to kind of give it that instant boost, you know. I just want to, like, as a little experiment, just to be like, how are you doing? I think the first video's done all right in the first 24 hours for being a brand new channel with a like, you know, without giving it any advertisement at all. So we'll see how it goes, but I appreciate all this. I do appreciate all the support, and I do have a big determination to provide really valuable content. It's going to be useful, that people want to watch and enjoy watching. So we'll see where it goes. Never Melt Ice, how are we doing today, mate? I hope you're well. It's your streams. I've missed streaming as well, mate. I have. It's nice to be back. So it was my birthday when you started. Oh, mate, happy belated birthday. Hope you had an awesome time. Dinner time here in Brisbane whenever you stream. Hopefully we'll be changing up some of the streaming times as well going forward over the next few weeks. Jay, how are you doing today, mate? I can see in person now. Congrats on the shiny Deoxys. Did you manage to get any more? It was awesome to see on my timeline, so thanks for linking me to that, mate. But I hope you're doing good and having a great Friday. If we don't change home, it's perfectly fine. Easy to maneuver around. Yeah, there's a few features go on. I feel like they could implement in home that would make it a little bit better, but otherwise I agree with you totally. I wish there was a feature in home for sorting out the Pokemon that you've got in home. And this is like me being lazy, but I wish there was just a sort function where it could put it in Pokédex order. Everything that you've got in Pokédex order. I pray that they do that. That would be such a useful utility, because my home is such a mess, and I put off going in to sort it out, because I just know it's going to take hours and hours to do. Which game would you prefer to get the Deoxys in? Definitely the Leaf Green. I think just because we put so much time on stream into this game in particular, it would definitely be the one. Well, you can shiny Shaman in Pogo from a masterwork, but it's gone now. I wonder if I got that when it was around, because I know I've still got the Mew to get the shiny Mew in Pogo, but I need a Galarian, Zapdos, and no, I just need Zapdos and I just need Moltres. Got Articuno. I think they're the only two that I need for the Dex to complete it. So, but I've been so neglectful of Pogo recently, just because TCG Pocket's been kind of like the thing that I just open now. Right, what are we saying? Learn about EVs is actually totally different in every game. They always change the mechanics. EVs, EV training, that is very true. There's always differences to it. I think the fundamentals of EV training is, I'd love to do a video on it, to cover it, and how to EV train, and why you EV train, I don't know if it would be something that like it probably would be useful. I don't know if it would be useful to maybe the more advanced players that already have that down, but I guess there's a lot of advanced players that don't build their own teams, so it's always helpful for players that do want to build their own teams and just get that kind of real understanding of EV training. There's definite art to it, I think, you know, and there's different ways you can go about it. And I think there's like definite pitfalls with EV training where you can kind of fall into a place where you want to make sure that your Pokemon like takes hits from everything, and then you lose sight of like the main reason why you've got that Pokemon in the first place, because it hits a certain speed stat and it hits a certain attack stat, so it can pick up knockouts quicker. And you I think a lot of players maybe sacrifice those EV investment things and then lose positional sense with that Pokemon against bigger threats where you can't pick up a knockout or you don't outspeed it, you know, just for the fact of, is the trade-off worth being able to take an attack from maybe, you know, a common pairing when maybe that Pokemon is not the right fit to go up against those Pokemon in the first place. Very situational, I think, you know. But there's a lot you can talk about with EV training. It's a very interesting topic. I do enjoy it. Recently sorted my shiny living form decks into generations in home. It took about 3 hours. Mate, I bet it's beautiful to look at. Oh, I would love mine to be in that position. I will have to at some point, maybe before Gen 10 comes out, be the time when I actually sort it out, and then it's done. That was the only one, but I have so halfway there. It's ended today, so it's time to hoard coins for remote raid passes next time. Hopefully, are you doing any more today? If you do, I hope you manage to snag a couple more. Hopefully we will get better sorting in Switch 2 games. The Switch 2 Joy-Cons can be used. Like the mouse, Anto, yeah. Forget that. That would make it, yeah, that would be cool if we can do things like that. Highlight, select, release all. Yeah, there's going to be like some cool, hopefully cool functionality with the new Joy-Cons. It's going to be interesting how they work. Still working on master research for shiny Jirachi, stuck on the Kecleon search, and my desire to play Pogo is low. If I had more people to raid with, well, that's the thing. I've not done a single Deoxys raid. I feel a little bit the same, mate. Check my previous comment late 2 messages ago. Right, let's have a look. Let's go up. Can I see it from here? I can. Where are you? Taking specific interactions within regulation metagames. Is that the one? I think a video that people could benefit from would be an EV training guide for different regulations. For example, regulation G, how fast does X Pokemon need to be to outspeed? That's a very good idea. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's very true, because you're gonna get, you know, I think every regulation is going to have those different threats, so it's so relevant every single time you come around to it, and you're going to get the fundamentals of what you're doing to approach every regulation the more you kind of watch that sort of video. It's a really great idea. Thank you for that, Riley. That's definitely something to think about and put together. Regulation I is going to be very interesting though. I think it'd be maybe easier to EV stuff in regulation I than it is now, because I think the format's probably going to get more centralized than it is at the moment with double restricted. I don't know if that'll be a good thing. It probably makes it a little bit more boring if it goes on for a long period of time, you know. Lars, how are we doing? Hope you're well, mate. Great to see you. Deep blacks on the OLED screen really make Pokemon designs stand out, especially the darker colored and contrasted colored Pokemon designs. I agree with you, mate. I'm interested to see how the new Switch looks with the older with the Pokemon games that we've got now. Hopefully, you would think they would look slightly improved with just the power creep that you've got between the Switch 1 right now and then the Switch 2. Dialga spawned in the raids, so those raids are happening now, so it's finished. They'll bring Deoxys back again, I'm sure. Next Pokemon games should also bring back the daycare system. Please, Game Freak, want to play the game while waiting for eggs. I hope they do. I mean, like, I don't mind the picnic. I think it's quite fun, and it's been quite like, it's just been different, right? Of a way to breed and do stuff like that. But the daycare, such a classic, iconic feature in every single Pokemon game. I would like to see a return. Totally not suggesting because of my laziness to EV train. Yeah, but I would definitely use a resource like that, I think, if there was one available, you know. You want it to be as easy as possible. It just cuts down the time in preparing a team so you can actually get in and test it, you know. Any predictions for Pokemon Day? I think we'll get ZA gameplay. I mean, it's a pretty easy one to say. I think we'll get something else other than Pokemon ZA though. I think they'll pull a surprise reveal of something, whether it's, I can't see it being Gen 10 as much as I would like it to be, but I think they'll pull something else out the bag that we're going to get this year as well as ZA, whether it's a remake or something else. Yeah, black and white would be probably a safe bet, but I'm not too sure. But I do think we'll get something else. I think Pokemon Works, the collaboration Pokemon Ilka, I think they're probably working on something right now that we just have no idea about. In your opinion, what Pokemon is MVP of VGC this generation? Wow. Kind of considering all the different regulations as well, and what's been like a mainstay throughout all of it, right? You know, that keeps persistently to do well. I think you've always got to look at like the support mons. Like, I'd probably say, you know, I think if I had to pick one right now, I think Iron Hands would probably be the one where it's been in pretty much every regulation, and it's probably, I'd love to see the stats on this. Has it won an event in every single regulation? Has it run like a major, like a regional or an IC? I suspect it probably has whenever it's been available. I think you can't, it's hard to look past things like Incineroar as well, of course, like the standard stuff. But if there was one, I would say maybe that Iron Hands. Ferrograph's a really good shout, Jewel Hill. Yeah. I mean, that's been such a mainstay as well with what it can offer. Dondozo maybe is in there, but it requires Tatsugiri, so it's kind of like a MVP combination. So Dozo, Iron Hands, Ferrographs, yeah, Fluttermane, yeah, I mean Fluttermane. Yeah, it would have to be in that like cohort. I think that we're talking about. Tinkerton is MVP of Gen 9, literally Metagross. That tanky. I love it. I do love Tinkerton. It's a very cool Pokemon. Sad it's not seen much more play than it has in competitive play. I haven't seen you casting since Worlds 2024. Are you returning anytime soon? So I cast Dortmund earlier in the year, and then Stuttgart just before, which was the last event for Europe for Regulation H, just before Christmas. So it was like the end of November, December, but that's the last time I've cast. Hopefully I'm back soon, obviously, because I'm under NDA. I can't really definitively talk about it until announcements are made, but all I can say is hopefully I'm going to be back behind the desk soon. It's always fun, always a massive privilege as well. Spend like the same as £100 on Pokemon TCG. Bunch of unlucky packs makes me regret not gifting to your channel. Oh, don't talk like that, mate. You could have got something. The thing is, Never Melt Ice, you could have got a banger pick. Which set was it you were opening? I've had no good hits at all recently with anything that I've opened. Once saw a video on a guy named Affadin, and then watched more of those videos. I was forced cowboy accent buried into my mind. Mug in the plug. Mug in the pug. Mug. Yar. I sound more like a pirate when I say that than a cowboy. Synchronized, yeah. Very good ability. Always love seeing you behind the desk. Your knowledge and chemistry with the other casters always makes you a great Zyro, thank you so much. it is a lot of fun. Like, Stuttgart was a really good fun. So it'll be interesting to know who will be paired up with next, what event it will be. But hopefully it's not too long away. But I enjoyed, like Birmingham, I enjoyed going and playing because it's been such a long time. And it was nice kind of mixing with the players and seeing people, meeting new people, seeing older heads and getting back into it. So I'd like to do it again sooner rather than later, but we'll see how things pan out. Bebum, speaking of TCG, have you managed to buy a Prismatic Evolutions product? I have. I got an ETB, mate, and my pulls were as good as what you can imagine. I didn't get anything that great, so I think I've got the pile here of my pulls. It's a lie. I got a Master Ball Sneasel, which was nice, but just some EXs really. Full Art Marys. But yeah, nothing great. How about yourself, mate? How are your pulls, if you've managed to get any? I know it's like impossible to get. I was very fortunate though, when the pre-orders went up on Pokemon Center, I kind of got in like maybe like 10-15 minutes after those pre-orders went up. Or it was very shortly before they sold out, and then before all the FOMO started with the set. EUIC. You know I can't say anything. My lips are sealed. We'll have to wait and find out. You know what? I hope in the Gen 2 starters, even if Typhlosion has the Hisuian form, he needs a Mega. That would be... I would be all about that. Imagine... Yeah, all the Gen 2 starters getting a Mega form would be ridiculous. It would be so good. I'm with you on that. The fact that we would finally get Mega Meganium, Mega Feraligatr as well. Yeah, and just because they give Typhlosion a Hisuian form doesn't necessarily mean they won't give it. It just means they are giving it a lot of love at the minute. Hisuian Typhlosion as well is very good. So I feel like a success. So maybe they take that success and keep going for that. Speaking of evolutions, my Sylveon still doesn't have the partner mark. Given up on this point. It's got to happen. What are the odds of it getting it? Haven't opened any Prismatic product yet. Have you managed to pre-order any, Bedbum? They've got to be doing like restock soon. I've been currently off in Charizard and Pika Pack exclusives. Got a gold Mew though in Mystical Island. Wow, nice. That is awesome. I still am yet to get a single gold card in TCG Pocket. I think like over 2,000 cards I've got. It's like nuts. Joe, good morning. Great to see you, Joe. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Thanks for joining this stream. And everyone, if the music's too loud, I don't know if it's coming through on the stream a bit too loud. Just let me know. I can just tweak the volumes and stuff. Thoughts on design of the Switch 2? I'm not a huge fan. I hope there'll be a white version. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the other version. Like, I actually really like the look of it. I think it looks sleek, and I think because it's a Switch 2, it doesn't look too far away from what the Switch is now, which I personally think's quite a nice looking console. I just think they've done it very subtly, but like modernized it and made it look quite sleek. I like the flecks of color that they've got and how they color it, but like you say, a white one would be fire. It would be so nice. I saw concept art on X the other day. Someone done like concept art of a ZA themed Switch 2, and it looked fire. It was really nice. So I'm like, please do that. That would be so good. But we'll see. But yeah, I like it. And the colorations that they've got at the moment. But you know for a fact, I think the base model is always probably going to be one of the more... How am I saying this? Like, I don't want to say boring, but it probably will be one of the kind of like models that we look back at and think, wow, that is, yeah, it's so plain. There's not really anything going for it, because everything after that kind of becomes, you know, nicer looking, better design, etc. But yeah, love a doubles category like battles where you could do multi battles, so we would end up having duo champions. That would be very cool. Chikorita also needs a mega or regional form. Chikorita has been getting so much flack all these years. Yes, we need the Mega Meganium. Bebum pre-ordered 3 ETBs from a local store. The prices were almost $100 a piece. Mate, can you it's hard for you to import things as well, which is annoying. That's so expensive, mate. That's like double the price. I'm like, it's in my mouth. I want to say cancel them. Wait. If you can wait till restocks, hopefully you can just get them for more MSRP. I'm hoping for ZA special edition that's black and green, maybe with the cells going on the dock. It was pretty similar to that Veda. It looked absolutely amazing. And then like the yeah, the Zygote design up the controllers as well. Where are we going? Is it that one? No, it's this one. It's this one and this one. I'm interested to see what updates come to the Pro Controller for the Switch 2. The Switch Pro Controller was one of the best controllers I've used. Yeah, me too. It should work, right? I love the Pro Controller though. I'm with you, Riley, on that. Luis, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you're joining us on the stream today, I hope you enjoy it while you can stick around. If you're not here and see this, you probably never see this, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. No way, I got an XXS Shadow Stantler. That's very cool, mate. That is very cool. But yeah, new Pro Controller. It'd be nice to see what they do with it. I still stand by the what's this one I've got? It's the Ultimate controller. I'm trying to think. 8-bit doll Ultimate. It's such a nice controller. I'm so pleased I picked it up. But I can use that with like other things as well, so it's not just for the Switch. But easy, yes. As soon as we've got this Deoxys, the first thing that we're planning to do is jump back into the Hot Gold Soul Silver Nuzlocke. That's why I'm wanting to get this done today. So starting next week, Monday, we can come back with that Hot Gold playthrough and get going with it. Love my new jacket. Gen 1, 2, 3 ports for GB on the Switch is all I want. I'm hoping that they're keeping that just for the Switch 2. And it's going to be like a selling point for the Switch 2 to make you want to get it early. Gunner93, how are you doing today, mate? I hope you're well. How was Birmingham? Birmingham was a lot of fun, mate. It was really nice getting back out playing for a change. Result, I was very disappointed with, but that's just from a personal point of view. My matchup roulette was not very good. So yeah, lots to kind of dwell on, think about the next time I get back out. But it was regardless of that, I had a blast. It was really awesome. So thank you so much for asking. Just wanted to say that I really, where we gone? That has just disappeared. Really want enjoy your casting. A really nice and entertaining energy and style, which also makes the interaction with other casters nice to watch. Luke, thank you so much for the kind words, mate. That really means a lot. I hope you continue to enjoy the casting. If I'm back on the desk anytime soon, but no, thank you so much, and cheers for dropping into the stream with that. That's made my morning. You're very kind, mate, and I hope you're having a fantastic Friday yourself. Enjoy the stream however long you stick around. Maybe you're gonna send some shiny luck our way so we can get this Deoxys done and dusted. They could make it a single plank of wood. I have no idea what I've just walked into reading. Jimmooch. Single plank of wood? What are we talking about here? Best Switch controller hands down, Bebum. Yeah, it is nice. There's a lot of features on it I still haven't really played around with that I think could be quite useful for like the grindy things in game. Everyone complaining on things like Skibidi Toilet. Don't get me wrong, I hate Skibidi. Right, let me just get rid of these. Sonic danced into Gangnam Style. Mighty, where are we going with this? I need to just keep up with the bottom. I think if we just, yeah, I'm just gonna, I feel like I keep walking into like maybe conversations you guys are all having between yourselves. And it's just confusing me. Osirus is confused. Well, we're getting close to 20,000 resets now. Play a lot of handheld. You need to look at investing on a C Arcade Nitro plus dock. Would you, have you got one, Bebum? I have seen them. They look really cool, but I've always felt like, I don't know if they're like just something I don't need. The the purity of YouTube 10 years ago. Power, yeah, I agree with you. Like, it would be, I think, a good incentive if they did do it on like the Nintendo Online subscription for the Gen 1, 2, and 3 games. Definitely, I feel people would start to feel like the value is worth the monthly amount, you know? But there's a part of me that kind of, I'd almost prefer them to be a virtual console like one-off purchase, to be honest, like they did on the 3DS. So like $5 to $10 per game. Yeah, I'd personally, then I don't have to worry about being connected to the internet to need to play them if I'm out and about. I think that's like what puts me off about the Nintendo Online subscription stuff. Those games, it's like you need to be online. Mate, I will, Bebum, I will check it out, mate. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Watch it. Once I have this Deoxys hunt, I have Darkrai set up on Pearl and Platinum and then Shaman on both. So many hunts trying to get them sorted before Bank eventually closes down. That is awesome. There's some absolutely amazing hunts to do. I hope they're nice and quick so you can get through them. And like you say, get everything caught, transferred up to Bank before everything closes down. Wish Pokemon made a space organization game. And need to totally go through all my stuff and organize it into boxes. Lee G, man, are you going to go back to doing the Nuzlocke runs? They were great. Yes, yes. As soon as this Deoxys, it's gatekeeping us at the minute. The Deoxys is the only thing that is stopping us going back to Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Bebum flexing. Oh, gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Bebum. Chat, we need to show Bebum a huge amount of love. Thank you so much, mate, for the gifted 10 memberships. That is too kind of you, my friend. Too kind of you. Thank you so much. Right, let's give all the shout outs to our new members, courtesy of Bebum. I love my new jacket. DJ Spike, Dresden Shuffle, Sharky. We've got Will. We've got CK Plays, CR, Kaus, Sergio, and Rizla. And is that it? No, RQ as well. Great to have you all joining the membership, becoming members of the honorary Squirtle Squad here on the channel. Thank you so much, Bebum, once again. Chat, we do need to show Bebum a huge amount of love for that generosity. What a legend indeed. Luke, good morning, mate. How are you doing? And hope you all enjoy membership here on the channel, being a part of the crew. And a special hello to Bebum. I love it. Bebum, you've got to tell us though when you do get your prismatic evolution ETBs. I feel though that you're gonna get some banger pulls. I feel like you've got like the power to get, you know, you're the only person I think that I know personally that got the Charizard GX from the Hidden Fates boxes. Personally, I know people, but like, you know, not on those last runs. I don't know many people that got it. Tyler, good to see you, mate. How are you today? Hope you're having a great Friday. Oh yeah, you did get the Charizard twice. This is what I mean. You've got the skills. You've got the pack power. That's where the shiny Deoxys. Osirus has been a true nightmare. Past shiny odds twice now. It has been very stubborn. I never thought we'd get here, but wow, this is gonna be reset 3000 on the fire red. Thought we'd be there by now on the fire red. But no, here we are. It would be crazy if we got it on like the exact 3000, wouldn't it? Nope. Nope. Never mind. But the shiny Deoxys for Osirus has been a true. Yeah, it's I honestly never thought we'd go this long with it, but just shows how lucky and fortunate we've been in all of our other hunts, because nothing's really dragged on that long. I say that now. We've got the Lugia to go on Hot Gold. Luke, thank you so much for becoming our latest member as well, along with everyone else that has just joined up to the channel. So thank you so much for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. But it'd be such a great way to end today off, end the week off with the shiny Deoxys. Tyler, doing all right? I could complain about yourself. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing all right. Have you seen the new booster pack that is going to be coming very soon to TCG Pocket? Yes, I have. I've seen a few of the the pics of the cards. That Lucario one, man, that looks like it's a banger. It's a banger. It's a full set as well. I don't know how many cards are in the expansion, but it's going to be cool to have it. And yeah, I think that is it the Dialga card that's got like the draw engine for steel metal. That looks kind of interesting. I feel like there's going to be some shenanigans with that for sure. Recall getting the shiny Darkrai exactly on the 1000th reset in BDSP. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever had a shiny where I've got it on that, like the big numbers, you know, when it rolls around to like 1000 or 100. I've never landed on it perfectly. Special shinies, I feel, when you get them like that. That's awesome to hear, Corey. Hopefully all of them kind of continue going forward like that. You might just have the luck of just getting it on those big round numbers. My headcanon is that Psyduck and Golduck are some kind of platypus, mainly because I love Phineas and Ferb. Every time I say Golduck in my mind plays the Perry theme. I saw a wild team on the Terra Square tournament running a cover called Golduck this morning. Love Golduck to be good in Regulation G. No, Bebum, I've pulled not a single gold card in TCG Pocket. They're the ones that are eluding me. I've got like pretty much most of the other cards, but the gold ones, I cannot pull a gold card. So I'm quite lucky with the immersive cards. They seem pretty easy to get, but everything at the gold ones are just, yeah, haven't had any of them, mate, at all. And I'm really sad because the Blastoise event that was recently running with the by the packs, where you battled against the Blastoise deck and got the packs, and I tried so hard to get the Blastoise, but just never ended up pulling it. I think I ran through like 40 packs or something like that in the end and just never got it, and then the event ended. So it's the only promo card that I'm missing. I'm like sad about. My perfect collection is yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get a chance to get that back. Hopefully we do, but you've not got a gold card either. Wow. Okay. It's constantly, I'm online and I just see like posts like, oh, I've got this gold card. Like, I haven't got any. Pulled 4 immersive Pikachu. I'm like that with the Celebi, which is a really nice one, but Just like, give me something else. Cherim was in Gen 9. Do you think it might have found a spot in VG? Yeah, I reckon probably would have. Just with the ability that it has next to like Groudon, Koraidon. Probably very good with Koraidon, to be honest. Surprised myself and think Shiny Arceus was on 1357th reset or something for me. Another pretty cool number. That is a very cool number. And a very low number as well for Shiny Arceus, which is very nice. If trading allows for promo card, let's exchange. Need the promo Mankey. Okay, I will definitely do that. Or any of the promos that you might need, for sure. I don't know if they're gonna allow us to, right? That's the question. Can we trade promo cards? My luckiest TCG pull was a normal Celebi and immersive Celebi in one pack. Wow, that is a banger pack. I've had one God pack, but it was very shortly after the game launched. And since then I've had nothing close to it. You think we're gonna have to wait until Pokemon Day for another 7-star raid? Yeah, at this point I feel probably, because we're not really that far out from it now. And I think it might, I have a horrible feeling that it might be like the last big 7-star raid that we get, and then I think after that they'll just start to run through the cycle of the starter Pokemon again, maybe every 2 weeks, which would be a good thing for those that missed that event or those events in the first place, but it's not as exciting for those of us that have already got them, because like you can only catch one per save file, etc., you know. But we'll see. I do think though that we're not going to get another 7-star raid till Pokemon Day. I think they're sitting on it now with just how they've been doing events recently. I think on the lead up to Pokemon Day they're just going to do the 5-star raids. It's nice that they've still got events in game, you know. Like a lot of people are probably a little bit underwhelmed, which is understandable with the events, thinking there's so many things that you could do that would be exciting in this game for raids, and they're doing like stuff that you can kind of get in game, etc. But the mass outbreaks would be nice. So I think they're just setting expectations low at the minute with these events, and then bang, Pokemon Day, we're gonna get something. We're gonna get a biggie, hopefully. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna be so disappointed if we don't get anything on Pokemon Day. It'd be very sad. Sad day. I mean, it won't be a sad day because we'll probably get a lot of news on ZA and stuff like that, but it'd be nice to have some like event to do afterwards. Yeah, go on. It's sad that you can't trade any of the higher rarity cards. I don't know why they're doing that though. Hopefully that's something that they just change in future. Gotten all the gold cards. Steven, nice. Congrats, mate. Yeah, they're like rare. So eluded. I can't pull immersives to save my life. Honestly, think the immersives are so much cooler too. I would say that the gold cards are very cool because I haven't pulled any of them. It's weird, isn't it? That's how it works out. It's like, it seems like accounts, your account's like 1 or 2 ways set up. Like you're going to get loads of immersives and no gold cards, or you're just going to get all the gold cards and no immersives. Wonder if there's something to that, or if it's just our luck. Probably just our luck. So Browser, great to have you here. Hope you're doing well, mate. Having a great Friday. Hopefully this is the stream we get the Deoxys. Yes, my friend. Still haven't got a God pack in TCG Pocket. Saving it. You're saving it for that next set when it comes out. First pack is going to be a God pack. You're going to get all the bangers. All the immersive cards in one. I mean, the God pack that I would love to get in real life is that Prismatic Evolution God pack. Can you imagine pulling that God pack from that ATB? That must be such a crazy moment. Getting all the banger cards in one. Might be shiny box art legendary. We can hope. That would be very cool, wouldn't it? Maybe shiny Koraidon and Miraidon event. I think that's what everyone would wish for. And I'm definitely with you on that. I would love to see them do that. That would be, I think, like if you wanted to do a 7-star Terra raid and knock it out of the park where everyone goes nuts for it and you bring people back into the game, that is the event to do. I just hope they do it. I just hope they do it. It would be wild if they do. Violent only needs Cinderace from them. I feel like Cinderace will probably be the first one if they're doing the whole run again. If they're running it back again, I don't think they would do the Charizard. So I think they would start with the Cinderace, which was the second 7-star Terra Raid that we ever got. So there's a good chance. There's a good chance after Pokemon Day, if they do run it back, that you can get it pretty soon. The only outbreak event that can make me give up my shiny Rayquaza raid Blissey outbreaks would be Eevee outbreaks. That would be wild. Now you talk about it as well. There's been a lot of Eevee hype at the minute. I could maybe see them doing that on Pokemon Day. Don't we have Eevee Day soon though? Eevee Day before Pokemon Day, I think. What date is Eevee Day? I'm trying to think. I can never remember Eevee Day. What date is that? Oh no, we've had Eevee dates. What? Okay, it's November the 21st. That came and went, and I thought it was in February, but yeah. Yeah, November. Wow. I couldn't have been further off. Okay, so it's gonna have to be a Pokemon Day thing. And we didn't get an Eevee mass outbreak in November, so maybe that's why we didn't get anything in November for Eevee, because they're saving it for Pokemon Day. And also, let's go down the rabbit hole a bit further to support that mass outbreak in Scarlet and Violet as a celebration. The reason they're doing it is because they're introducing a new evolution in ZA. How far can we go down the rabbit hole with it? We can keep going, but maybe that's what we see. I hope they do change that in the future, but I do understand that they need to test the trade feature first. Go ahead, update it more time. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if it is that decision's just been done just in the initial test phase, you know? Does Mew EX have an immersive card? I don't think the EX one does. You've got that rarity Mew card, like the rare Mew card for kind of, is it completing the first set, and you get like the bonus Mew promo card, and that's immersive, but it's not an EX card, so I don't think Mew EX has one. Justin, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. I will take that good luck. We definitely need it for this Deoxys. Surely today is the day I'm currently hunting to. Decided I want a shiny Gen 2 deck, so I'm currently after Celebi on Virtual Constant Crystal. That is awesome. Justin, good luck with that hunt. I hope you get that pink onion very soon. Deserve it, mate. And what a great challenge to do as well. Estelle, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate the support on the channel. And yeah, shiny Gen 2 decks. That is awesome. Well, I hope it doesn't take too long, but it's a great challenge to do, and that'll be like such a great accomplishment when you finish that off. I need a Blaziken raid rerun. I missed it, and I need to complete the trio. Blaziken was a lot of fun. That raid was good. I'm trying to think of like what my favorite 7-star that we've had. Mewtwo's probably up there. It was really tough, but it was a fun one. The fact that we got like Mew mystery gift as well, which was like, that was awesome. I know staying day for DBZ is March the 18th and Goku Day is May the 9th. There's some key dates go on. I love that you know those. Have you been watching the new Dragon Ball series on Netflix? The Ama. How we're saying it? I'm really unsure if that's how I'm pronouncing it. The theme tune for that though, like the intro tune for the Ama, is just, it's such a banger tune. I love it. It's like, I look forward to it every week sitting down, and I never skip the intro. I'm always like, yeah, this, I just love the tune. Such good vibes. If only Pokemon Center year of Eevee wasn't just for merchandise. I know, right? They should be doing more stuff in game, but maybe that's why they haven't, because they've been keeping tight-lipped and sitting on it for Pokemon Day. Maybe that's the big announcement that they've got. Still in the early stages, but optimistic. Also ready for it to take months. That's normally when the shiny comes. That's normally when you're prepared for the long hunts. It's normally when you get it early. I'm hoping that's the case. Keep us up to date though, Justin. I would love to hear how you're progressing with that, and if you do get the Celebi, of course, I can celebrate with you, mate. I've never beat Mewtwo solo, got it right down to low health and ran out of PP. Oh, that's worse than running out of the time, because like at least the time running out, you're like, okay, but PP running out. We need a rerun of the Mewtwo. I hope it does make a return at some point. It'd be nice to have like one more crack at it. So we've got access to a lot more Pokemon now as well through the Academy and the Teal Mask. So there might be other ways to go after it. Just hope Gen 10 will include shiny Gen 8 and Gen 9 legends. Me too, yeah. I hope the Rune legends are in Gen 10. We could shiny hunt those. That would be a dream. Joint stream for distributing shiny Mew again. When we need to organize that, Bevam, yeah, because I've still got a bunch of the Mews to dish out, and I said I would do one more stream for those that missed the Mews. We do need to do that. If you're down for it, mate, that would be awesome. Core stream. The last time we streamed together was the hot chip challenge, wasn't it? Which nearly killed me. The Downer of Diama, that will end at episode 20, which I'm disappointed at. Oh, so we've not even got that long to go with it. That is very sad. I didn't know it was only going to be a very short series. It's so much fun. I am definitely going to miss it. It's definitely going to be one of those shows that I miss. Because, like, solo impact, just sit down, watch it, enjoy it, and then kind of get on with your day sort of thing. But it's like, definitely every week I look forward to it. So that going away, I'm going to be very sad. Because it's going to be forever before we get anything else. CK, how are we doing today, mate? I hope you're well, having a great Friday. I'm doing good, mate. Wishing you some shiny luck. Just got a shiny Toxel. Nice, that's awesome. On the way to shiny hunt. Sandy Shocks, any tips? What would be the best sandwich power down there? Probably ground, right? And it's a really difficult shiny to spot as well. It's not the easiest. I always find it difficult hunting in Area 0. I don't know, can you get the Sandy Shocks when you're in Area 0 in the underground part of it? There's like a kind of a solo rock formation, and you can, from one of the platforms, you can walk across to it, and then the spawns are on the top of this just cliff top sort of area. I'm not explaining this very well. I wonder if Sandy Shocks spawns in there, because that would probably be the best way, and just walking backwards and forwards, like looking at the spawns when they come in, nothing spawns, you walk away, they despawn, and kind of just rinse and repeat that process. Like in my mind, that would be, if you can do that, would probably be the best way to do it, rather than walking around in the overworld areas to find it. Someone else might have a way better way of doing it though. I love Sandy Shocks, such a great Pokemon. Good luck with it though. Thank you, Power, and great to see you, mate. Enjoy dinner, and I will catch you again sometime. We'll still be going probably in a little while though. The shiny lock on all the old legends in Gen 9 was so heartbreaking. Jemuj, I couldn't agree more. I have no idea why they did it. If it was like a coding issue or something where they couldn't have them appear shiny in the overworld, but that would be fine, because just have standard rates on them, and then you only find out shiny when you interact with them. So you could just kind of soft reset, save in front of them, do like standard soft reset. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like at that moment when they made the decision, Scarlet and Violet lost so much replayability, whereas, you know, because it would take you so long to get to the Blueberry Academy to the point where you could get the snacks with vouchers to get the legendaries. So if you wanted to get them again after you've maybe hunt them once, there's a big time investment in playing that game. I don't know. I have no idea why that decision was made. Crazy. blocking Urshifu, Spectra, and Glastria though. Not being shiny, it's like, ah, come on. Mr. Browser, yeah, that Me Too raid though was brutal. The margins to do it solo, so fine. Like anything, you taking like too long to click a button or choose a move, or the RNG just not going your way, and like that is enough to tilt the scales, so you just aren't able to do it. I was so lucky when I managed to do it, you know, so lucky when I did. Good thing is Dragon Ball Super anime is coming back out of hiatus next year, so they're ready to move onwards with that one. That's the best news. Yeah, I don't think I've enjoyed like a series as much as I enjoyed Dragon Ball Super when that dropped. It was so fun, so good. I'm gonna have to hop off soon, Lee. Keeping my fingers crossed for that yellow alien to shine bright on you. No problem, Bevan. It's been awesome hanging with you this morning, mate. Thank you again for all of the gifted memberships as well, and the support, mate. It's I can't say enough how much I appreciate it. Too kind, mate. But I hope the rest of your day goes good, and yeah, we'll sort out a stream soon, mate. That would be fun to do, whether it's the Mew giveaway or just another challenge video. Buy some new spicy crisps and do that. But the base of it, mate, I hope that we do get the shiny Deoxys. It'd be nice if we do. I need to plug in my GBA. It's running out of battery. Right, there we go. There we go. Shiny Honey, how are we doing? Don't know if I saw you the other day when we were back in the new year, but belated Happy New Year. Hope you're doing good and having a great week. And awesome to have you jumping in and joining us on the stream today. Still going for the Deoxys. Still not yellow, but maybe today's when it's gonna shine. Won't be done. You would think after this many resets I'd be better at like resetting a little bit quicker than what we are. So paranoid though. So paranoid now of it being shiny and resetting over it. Well, at least we'll hit the 20,000 mark today. Because what are we? Like 100 and like 200 off it, basically. Not too many off. 20,000 resets for Deoxys. Over 2 times odds. But when it turns up, it's gonna be awesome. Because then, like I say, we can go on to that Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Shiny Only Nuzlocke, get that gym badge from Whitney, and move on with the rest of the playthrough. Marcus, good morning, mate. I hope you are well, my friend. Having a good Friday yourself. Good to see you as always. Happy New Year to you as well. Just got a shiny raining Mark Politoed after months of hunting. 19 shinies seen in the rain before I got it. Wow, Shiny Honey, that is a very special shiny to get. That's awesome. Congrats. 19 of them before you got it. That is some dedication. But that's awesome. That is awesome. I love shiny Politoed as well. With that mark, it's like the perfect. What ball did you catch it in? Just, and I'm also so afraid of resetting a shiny. After I get into the battle, I just take my hands off the console until I double triple check. I know, mate. It's like at this stage you're like, it's not worth it. Imagine if we reset over the Deoxys now. Definitely giving it drizzle in a lure ball as well. Perfect. It's like the perfect Politoed. The perfect Politoed. What other anime are you into? Attack on Titan. I do love Attack on Titan. You read manga? I don't read too much manga, to be honest. I got the graphic novels of Attack on Titan. They were a lot of fun to kind of read through, but one of the problems was like it seemed kind of like I'd seen the anime, so it was like I know what's gonna happen. Other anime am I watching at the minute? Not much at the minute. I am still making my way slowly through One Piece, which I should have made way better progress with recently, not being able to like get out and about and do much. But not other than drama at the moment, I haven't been watching much, to be honest. I've been trying, because with Birmingham coming up and playing at Birmingham last weekend, like I've just been on the playing competitive grind. It's so different, like preparing as a caster for an event than it is as a player. So yeah, I've just been on the ladder for the most part. And just testing teams, testing ideas, kind of getting back into the swing of things when I've had any spare time recently. So that's been a lot I like, and I've been really enjoying it. But as you know, if you've played competitive Pokemon, like you just lose your hours and hours just doing like building or battling so easily, and the day's gone. Still need to finish my Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super manga collection. Majority of them I found at a thrift store and bought it. That is awesome. That's an amazing collection to have. Wow. I'd love to have a collection like that. That'd be so sweet. Finish the workout. I may have to consider a knee brace soon. Definitely feeling some pain on the treadmill, but can't be shocked after a decade of Taekwondo being in my 30s. Mate, definitely consider the knee brace. For sure. Do you like ice or anything? Like ice and heat pack just to get like any sort of inflammation down? I don't know if that would help, but hope the workout was good though, mate. I've been reading manga of a series I watched anime of as a teen, young adult, most recently trying to catch up on One Piece and reading Bleach. How is like what's I still need to watch the new series of Bleach. I never watched it. I never like committed to it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. Would you recommend if you have? CK, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But I'm still no. I think they're still on the. What would we be? First or second arc? Maybe. I'm really bad. I'm like trying to make my way through it, and then get sidetracked with other things. So I'm probably just past where the TV series got up to, basically. So not much further on. I literally have a cabinet all dedicated to my love of Dragon Ball. I got all the TV shows and movies on DVD and Blu-ray. Now just waiting for Diamond to get the Blu-ray. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome collection. I would love something like that. That would be sick. I love Dragon Ball as well. It's definitely like the show that got me into like anime sort of style stuff as a kid. Blu-rays are going to stop production soon. Don't like digital. It's like you can't really display the digital like collection, can you? That's the one thing I would say. They should do it like they do with video games, where you get like a download code inside the box, but you still get the box so you can still display it. So you've got a display item as well for the digital product. I don't know. They probably wouldn't ever do that, right? Shukon, Shiny Articuno on Ultra Moon. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. I love Shiny Articuno. It's such a nice shiny. If you like football and anime, watch Blue Lock. 2 seasons plus the season 2 quality is quite bad. The story is amazing, and the 2-part season finale was amazing. I will check that. Is that on Netflix? That sounds fun though. The new anime is a continuation of the remake, so don't start with that. Ah, okay. I probably would have done exactly that and been like so confused. I appreciate it, mate. What's this, Dean? I just got a full odds shiny Slowpoke in Crystal. No way, in Pokemon Crystal. That's wild. Dean, congrats. I was just trying to find a King's Rock and it was like the 20th Slowpoke knocked out and you working from home. It was the plan. That is the plan. Congrats, mate. That is epic. In Pokemon Crystal, Slowpoke. What a Pokemon to have for the run as well. That is absolutely epic. I'm guessing if you get the King's Rock, you're gonna... That's crazy, that as well. You're gonna evolve it into Slowking. Crazy that you got the shiny before you got the King's Rock. How rare the King's Rock item is. We're on the topic of anime. Have you seen Steins Gate? It's my favorite anime. Originally started as a visual novel in 2009, but received an anime television adaptation in 2011. I have not seen. What's it about? Also shiny hunting Deoxys on my Arctic White GBA in style. I love it. Good luck. How many are you keeping track, Lord, of the resets that you're doing? Or are you just kind of just resetting and not worrying about the numbers, just needing the shiny? Regardless, like, good luck with the shiny hunt. I hope you do get it. Be nuts if we both got it at the same time. Could you imagine? Highly recommend as long as you finish the initial series, CK. Yeah, I have finished the original series. It's Disney, right? What it's on. Pretty sure. I think. Dean, I can't believe you just pulled a shiny Slowpoke from Pokemon Crystal. That's wild. So cool. I love the random shinies that you just like sometimes stumble across. Like, I very rarely had it myself, but it's very, very cool. Virtual Console 2 still getting transferred straight up. Yes, that's the beauty about it as well. Love it. Started with visual novel back on the Japanese 360 days. Corey Yan. Shukon caught that shiny Articuno in a luxury ball. Perfect ball for it, to be honest. I think that or dive ball, the two that I would probably pick. Draconified, how are we doing this morning? Good morning. Last night I got shiny Regidrago. No way. 1,541 resets. That is amazing. Congrats. Such a great shiny as well. That is awesome. One down, on to the next one. Hope we can follow suit with this Deoxys today. Be amazing if we can. Especially setting no counters. I've been hunting for about a month so far. Best of luck to you as well, my friend. It's probably better to do it without the counters, to be honest, because then you're not getting bogged down in the numbers, where I'm like so concerned about how many times over odds we are when it's like, doesn't really matter, does it? You know? Thank you, Lee. Every time I watch your stream, something shines. That is pretty cool. I know, I'm happy it happens when like we're streaming as well. That's good. Incentive to keep coming back. Whereas our shiny drought, it's just going on and on and on. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. Funny enough, I had a really fast Masuda method hunt last night accidentally. What was it for? It was for Fione. Nice. That is epic. Such a nice one. We did that on the channel. It took forever to get. Finally got it. It was super nice though. Shiny Charm. Does Shiny Charm work on Reggie, Drago, Aleki? I don't think it does. I think they're the two that they don't affect. I think it's like full 1 in 4,000 odds. Got it in 7 eggs. Wow. That is what I like to hear. 7 eggs. How many eggs did you prepare though, is the real question. Doing Reggie Gigas next. 50 soft resets. No luck yet. Hopefully soon you get the Gigas. It's such a great shiny Reggie Gigas as well. One of my favorites. Doesn't matter, but it also does. Exia, how are we doing? Been a while. It has, mate. I hope you're doing great, and happy new year. Very belated, but I hope you had a nice time over the holidays, mate, and great to see you. Finally got a shiny charm in sword and got my first shiny Clobberpuss. That is very cool. Time to replay sword so I can do the Dynamax adventure hunts. We need to jump in. I still need to get Zygarde from there, so I would love to. The numbers keep you going, Shelly. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they do for me, because I feel like, especially when I'm like getting close to odds, I'm like, okay, we're getting close to the point where we should hit it now. I guess it's just situations like this, which are more rare than not, you know, where I think, wow, okay, we're over double odds now. We're getting close to 20,000 resets for the Deoxys. Is it going to happen sooner, or is it just going to be one of those prolonged hunts that just goes on and on and on and on and on? But I think for me personally, I prefer to know how many resets I've done for stuff rather than just going blind, because it kind of ties you down to it, you know, and you can know where you are with things. Dean, mate, I'm literally shook. I'm not surprised, mate. Like, hunting for King's Rock and then getting a shiny Slowpoke is wild. Absolutely wild. Right there with you. 12k encounters on Dog Cave. Still no shine. Oh, Redbeard. It's got to happen to 12k. Like I said yesterday, though, I think all of these shiny hunts are like gatekeeping each other, where one of us that have been doing these hunts since like everyone else started theirs is going to get the shiny, and then it's just going to unlock the rest of them. Yeah, Justin, Zygarde is horrible. I think we're over 100 runs. I think we've done 100 on the channel streams before. I think we're about 100 runs through Zygarde. Or very close to that. I'd have to look. I know it's not too far off 100 runs. But it is a pain to beat. You've got to get the exact, like if you've got the route down, then it makes it so much easier. But I feel like you still need to do it with others online. I'm gonna do them soon. Hopefully it does. Get better with that NPC logic. Yeah, the NPCs just screw you totally in Dynamax Adventures. If we can get the Deoxys, and we'll jump into the Hot Gold Nuzlocke, we'll probably mix it up a little, like some days with the Zygarde raid. So if you're about and want to do them online, then that would be awesome. Yeah, the Wide Guard and the Ice type move are like mandatory, I feel, for most runs. Is that thank you to the person that gifted me the membership. That was Bebam. I think they've gone now, but it's great to have you on board as a member. Just have a consistent path. It'll be pretty easy afterwards. Yeah, it's just when you run out, like when you run out of the Armorite ore, and then you're like, I have to give this path up now to grind more ore. And that's when it gets tricky. Got 3 Zygardes, all from Dynamax Adventures, around 500. Wow. Are they all shiny? Senna. So lucky got Zygarde on my 39th run. Shukon, that is the dream. It's still a lot of runs, because it's a huge time investment when you think about it. Because the Zygarde run probably takes the longest out of all the Dynamax Adventure runs. But on the 39th, done and done. I have a question though, is the DLC tied to the device? Or is it tied to the Nintendo account? I think it's a Nintendo account, I'm pretty sure, not the device. My original plan is to wait Switch 2 to buy the DLC for physical shield cartridge that can do the main. I think it's the account though, not the console. So you should be alright getting it next year. And then, because I'm guessing with the Switch 2, what you're going to do is transfer your account from your Switch to your Switch 2. And it probably maybe keep the account on your original Switch somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it'll probably work a little bit like that, or where both accounts maybe exist in tandem on 2 consoles. Yes, all shiny. 2 friend ball, 1 beast. You got 1 in a beast ball. That's wild. Shiny Zygarde in a beast ball center. That's absolutely... I mean, 3 shiny Zygardes. You are set for ZA when that drops. The beast ball Zygarde. That is a catch and a half. It's farming for Apra balls. So I learned that the DLC is pretty much region free because I bought the US DLC. Pokemon Violet. And it didn't... There was no problems with it working. That's cool. It's nice that they're not like region tied. You can probably do a system transfer. Just log into New Switch 2 and make the primary switch. And then play the DLC you bought. Yeah. I guess that would work. Probably. That's probably how they'll do it. You'll have your primary console and your secondary. So your old Switch will be, I guess, your secondary one. And with Japanese yen on the low. That's the way to do it. Much cheaper, yeah, I can imagine. Maybe that's just like the hidden hack going forward with how we do it. Pretty awesome Discord for Dynamax Adventures makes an enjoyable experience. Oh, Senna, you can drop that in the chat if you can, if you want. You don't need to. But for those of us that do have Dynamax Adventures still to do, you know how I feel about Dynamax Adventures. I love them. I'm not thrilled about having to go in and do them again for the Zygarde. It will be so satisfying. I think the Zygarde's the only one I really need. The legendary, no, the Tapus. I need the Tapus. Yeah, because I can get the Ultra Beast from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I don't really need to put myself through the Dynamax Adventures for those when I can do them in the other games. But the Tapus, shiny Tapus, I 100% need from there. Ah, so it's those and Zygarde, but everything else I've got elsewhere, which is good. I got a shiny Volcarona 2 days ago in Violet, which is my favorite mon, has the rare mark as well. No way, or is that? That's wild. I was training up a Volcarona yesterday in game myself to go on the ladder with. It was not shiny, and it definitely did not have a mark. That is as awesome as finding it, but having the mark with the cherry on top. Yeah, that's incredible. Congrats. That's so cool though. Volcarona is a great Pokemon. Beast Ball is my favorite Pokeball, Corey. Yeah, I probably would agree with you on it. Like, it's always the ball that I think I want, like, Pokemon to be caught in. I even tried to catch the random Volcarona, the Larvesta that was going after in a Beast Ball, but I was like, I'm just going to end up wasting Beast Balls here, so I got it in a Fast Ball instead. Probably a waste of a Fast Ball. Should have tried to shiny hunt it. Sunset the Recluse. Love it. I don't think I've ever got a rare mark Pokemon. I don't think I'd have to go through my boxes. Maybe some like just non-shiny Pokemon have the rare mark, but I'd be very surprised if they do. I feel like it's one of the marks that I just haven't got yet. I love hearing though when people manage to get them, especially on shinies as well. It's wild, the odds of getting them. Chicana, I hate Dynamax Adventures. I invested 2,000 hours into it. I don't want to touch it ever again. I feel a little bit like that myself. After I got the Lunala, the Solgaleo, and the Necrozma from them, like, I feel done with them, but I know I've got to go back and get the Zygarde. And the Tapus as well. The thing is with the Tapus, they've got such banger shinies. I feel I have to get them. Like, it's the only way to get them in their shiny forms now. So, I feel like it's worth it as well. I really want to go back to Dynamax Adventures, but I'm stuck on Regieleki. Zena, I hope you get it soon. Regieleki's shiny is actually really nice. Very subtle, but it's a nice subtle. I like the, it's got like silver flecks to it, hasn't it? Yeah, I caught every possible shiny legendary, and then I'm just never again. I mean, you kind of don't need to now because you've done it. How many? I'm just curious. How many like non-legendary shinies did you get through those runs that you did? Like 2,000 hours is crazy. But you've got like boxes full of just regular Pokemon, shiny Pokemon. Took me 6 months to get all the shiny legendaries through Dynamax Adventures. That's not bad going, honestly, for all of them. That's wild. Such a good accomplishment though when you've got them all and they're all shiny. But the odds are so good. The odds are so good. It's an unfortunate story for me with Regieleki. I got the shiny at 4.2k, but couldn't get it in the Beast Ball. 160 tries, and I reset over in frustration. You're like, screw this Regieleki. I'm done with you. If you don't want to get in the Beast Ball, then we're done. Oh, that is so frustrating. 160. Like, you feel at that stage that just with the odds, you should have snagged it at some point. Because what would the catch rate be? I'm guessing you had like a false swipe user, status condition. So the odds would, you like maximizing your odds. Still, I feel like it should still be like, what, 3-4% chance? So 160 balls. That's just such bad luck. Regidrago was way under odds. 160 beast balls though. That just doesn't seem right. I feel the pain. I feel like the reset over it is justified. Hope you get it back soon though, and then it's like a critical catch on the first beast ball that you send out on the next shiny. Maybe shiny Deoxys is waiting for Legends ZA. New since Deoxys was formed by the ultimate weapon laser. Fan theory, I think, is canon. Thoughts? That is interesting. I think there's a lot to the ultimate weapon that we don't know about, like the blowout from it, you know. I like that theory though, that Deoxys was actually formed by the ultimate weapon when it was fired into space, kind of like a byproduct of it, formed Deoxys. I could see it being a thing though. I could see it definitely happening. Because the ultimate weapon, it's so interesting. It's going to be so interesting to see which direction they go with that. If they do, they've got to incorporate it in ZA, I'm sure, in some way, shape or form. But it's the same sort of energy that Mega Pokemon use to Mega Evolve. So it's like infinity energy, isn't it? Which would make sense for the Deoxys thing. I have a strong feeling that infinity energy is what creates an alpha Pokemon as well. I had this thought that maybe that's where alpha Pokemon were originated from, and why they've got that aura around them, and that's infinity energy, and that's why they're mad and angry and want to attack and go on like a rampage and need to be quelled. So we learned about that in Legends Arceus, right? The only reason like I tied 2 and 2 together was because Izzy's exposure to the ultimate weapon, like as lore goes, is Izzy grew in size, and that's why he's such a big human. He was never that big when the ultimate weapon originally fired off, so his size increased. And the other thing was that he was in like a rage as well, so like that's why he ended up firing the weapon to end the war, right? Which he regretted afterwards. And like alpha Pokemon are always enraged. Izzy was enraged. I don't know, you can put the pieces together. There's a lot of things that you could probably like join the dots on, but I think the ultimate weapon is going to have a huge part to play. And I feel like ZA has to be set after X and Y if Izzy's going to be in the story, because otherwise it wouldn't really make sense unless we're time traveling. I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm excited for it because it's like the possibilities in the story and the lore, and all the things that we can find out about the Kalos region, the ultimate weapon, Eternal Floette, maybe even Paradox Pokemon, all these things could get a little bit of an answer to when the game drops. Does the shiny Fluttermane glitch still work? Yes, it does. Yeah, I did it recently. Still works like a charm. It's yeah. I think I got 4 shiny Fluttermanes, which is nice. I did manage to get one on a Beast Ball as well, which was cool. Less than 4 months, I have 38 shiny legends in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, with Articuno being the latest. That's incredible. 38. Have you went for the Beast Balls in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I think they're the only things that I really need to go for. I've got a shiny Landorus still to get, Registeel, and then the Ultra Beasts. I'm at 140 checks for Yveltal. It's a pain. Good luck. I hope you get that soon, because Yveltal is such a great shiny, but 140 checks and Dynamax Adventures for it. That is brutal. That is brutal. Keep us up to date though if you manage to land on it soon. I've been on and off hunting Ghastly and Soul Silver since October 2021. Still haven't gotten it. I'm probably triple over odds my longest hunt after Dialga in Diamond, which took 7 months. Wow. 7 months. That's wild. The Ghastly and Soul Silver though, when you get that, that's going to be such a great shiny hunt to get. Rizla, good luck with it. I really hope you get it soon. 3 times over odds is not fun though. Says it made by a laser hitting a virus in space. And I mean, that fits the ultimate weapon. Picked it in X and Y. Although that one misfired. Saw a YouTube video about the other. Yeah, because it does fire out into space. That. And it being a virus, yeah, with the, you know, the association with like the DNA and the virus DNA getting manipulated or enhanced almost by the ultimate weapon. I like that stuff. I like that theory though. How are you doing? Hope dinner was good. Deoxys still proving to be very tricky, mate. Want to get a shiny Solgaleo and a heavy ball would be pretty sick. That would be amazing. The only issue I have, like, I never had enough of the Apricot balls in Sword and Shield to like get the shiny legendaries in those. So I settled on Premier Balls, which I was happy with. That I think that's what I got most of the shiny legendaries that I got on Dynamax Adventures in, like Lugia, Solgaleo, Necrozma, and Lunala, which is nice. But I would have loved to got them in the Apricot balls, but I just didn't have enough of them. A shiny Rayquaza from Dynamax Adventures on 458 checks. That's wild. That is mad. That is so mad. So yeah, that is too many. I feel like you deserve like about 3 or 4 bonus shiny Rayquaza for that. I don't know if I'd ever evolve a shiny Ghastly in Hot Gold Soul Silver. That blue smoke is so cool. It's very nice, isn't it? I think, yeah, the blue. I'd probably with you on that, especially just to have it following you around. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But then as a kid playing through Ruby, I thought we can catch Jirachi and Deoxys through the most Deep Space Center. It should have been a way. Like, let's be honest, it should have been a way to get both of them, shouldn't it? There should have been something that we could have taken there and then look through the telescope in the Moss Deep Space Center, and Deoxys was there, and it initiates the Deoxys quest or something like that. I don't know. They could have done that. They should have done that. We can get the Apri Balls by trading with bots on Switch. I did not know that. Maybe we do that for the Zygarde and get ourselves properly prepped up for when we go on. I would love to get the Zygarde in a Beast Ball. That would be the dream. Awesome to hear, Power. I give away my shiny Ghastly that I caught in Scarlet since my friend's favorite Pokemon is Gengar. That's super nice. That is super nice. I found Ghastly really tricky to get in Scarlet and Violet. Even with the Outbreak event that we had recently, I think it was like 3 ghost Pokemon, Banette, Ghastly, and Bramblegast. maybe. Yeah, but the Ghastly was still so difficult to get. It took me multiple sandwiches just to get it. Well, we are creeping towards 20,000 encounters in total. 40 encounters away. It's crazy. Not even 40, like 34. Aaron, good to have you back, mate. Still here. No luck with the Deoxys just yet. Only managed to get it because I lucked out spotting it during the night and an outbreak. It was hard to tell. It's so hard to see as well when it's shiny. You can get a few beast balls while farming, scouting for a potential path. Once you have enough, or just reset and using the beast ball for the Zygarde catch. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're using the reset method, I guess that's a really good way to just get the one beast ball. The cost of them though from the vendor is just nuts. Got a shiny Gibble a little while back on Pogo and hadn't done anything with it. And the other day I evolved it into Gabite and was just about to evolve into Garchomp and I thought twice about it. Keeping it as the Gabite, yeah, that blue. It'd be alright to evolve into Garchomp in ZA because we get Mega Garchomp and that's an improvement on Garchomp shiny. At least. But you can't beat shiny Gabite though. I feel like shiny Gabite, that blue is... I wish it just stayed that blue throughout its evolution line. So good, it would have been so good. $25 to $20K. Yeah, trade it up, Rich. I think that'd be good. Shiny Mega Garchomp. You never know, it might get an alternative Mega Evolution in ZA. We still don't know. Things might get like a Z, a Mega Z form, you know? Another godly Mega in my opinion. Mega Absol looks so cool. Mega Absol is banger shiny. I need to get a shiny Absol actually. Shiny. I don't know whether to do it in BDSP and try and get the daily swarm of Absol or just go for it in Sword and Shield. Not really sure which would be the better way to get it. Probably quicker in BDSP, I think, chaining it. You can get more Master Balls and other held items from shiny hacked Pokemon that you receive from surprise trades. You usually just release those hacked Pokemon. Corey, that's actually a genius strategy. I love that. Because I've got boxes of stuff that I've done from Masuda hunts. And you just trade those away. And then yeah, it's a here we go. All the hacks coming through. Justin, I wish regular Mega Gengar had Mega Shiny Gengar's colors. Yeah, I am with you all day on that. Really hope we get a Mega Dragonite in ZA, probably my most loved Pokemon. We were talking about that on Wednesday's stream. Like, Dragonite getting some love in ZA, I think like getting a Mega in particular would be just awesome. It's been great seeing how like well Dragonite's done in Scarlet and Violet, like in competitive play as well, for a change, because it did all right in Sword and Shield. Definitely did better than it's ever done before, I think, competitively. But it's really kind of had its time to shine in Scarlet and Violet, which is so nice because it's such a cool Pokemon. So for it to get a Mega in ZA, I think it would like cap off Gen 9 so perfectly. Fastest way to get Absol Dynamax Adventures. Oh, that's very true. Aaron, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Let's bribe Deoxys to be shiny. Imagine if it is this one, the magic super chat. All thanks to Aaron. We'd have to nickname it Aaron. Absol and Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It means doing Dynamax Adventures though. And then hitting the I guess no, that would be all right, because like you could kind of combine it with just getting the, I could try and get the Tapu's Zygarde as well, you know. I remember playing Gen 3 and I encountered Absol. I thought it was so rare and powerful since my first exposure to Absol was Red Rescue Team. That's cool. And then getting it in Gen 3, being like it's a super power. I always thought Absol was like a pseudo legendary, like back when it first got introduced, because it just looked so cool, so powerful. I do love it as a Pokemon though. Mega Absol's great. Stefan, how are we doing today, mate? Great to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Dragonite getting Terra Normal this gen, and if it gets a Mega next game, it would be such a good gen for it. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just feel like it would top it off so perfectly, wouldn't it? Be so good. Deserves it. It definitely deserves it. Is Absol available in Dynamax Adventures though? I think it might be, yeah. I don't remember encountering one. I feel like I've seen Absol in Dynamax Adventures. I don't know if I'm just like making it up in my head though. Favorite shiny I own is Kyurem I got on Shield. Nah, Kyurem's an absolute banger shiny. It is so gorgeous. I do love it. Great Pokemon as well. Good. Hunting for a Jumbo shiny Magby, but any fire Jumbo would be good. Good luck with that. I hope you get, yeah, the Magby, Jumbo Magby would be epic. Good luck with it. David, good morning, mate. How are you doing? Absol is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's such a cool design though, isn't it? It's definitely in, I miss it in Scarlet and Violet, because it's not in, yeah, it's not in Scarlet and Violet at all, so. It and go. I would send you one via home if you want Osirus. You've got 8 shinies. 8 shiny Absol. That's epic. Thank you so much for the offer, David. That's so kind, mate. I have to have a look through what shinies I had so I could return one to you. But yes, available. So another method to get the shiny Absol. So we've got the Dynamax Adventures. Is it available in the base games, or is it only available to catch in the wild in the Isle of Armor? I feel like it's the Isle of Armor. Or maybe Crown Tundra. Crown Tundra? I don't know if it's the base games, because you could almost use the Brilliant method to get it in the base games if it's available in base Sword and Shield. Need Turtonator to return in Gen 10. Another banger shiny. Absol is perma boosted on go. 1 in 64, I believe. Wow. Okay. I did not know that, James. That's wild. 1 in 64. Crown Tundra. So yeah, I couldn't use the Brilliant. I got Mawile recently using the Brilliant shiny hunting method. It's definitely not one of my, like, it's not a bad shiny hunting method, but it's not one of the best shiny hunting methods for sure. Zangoose is a great shiny. I love my new jacket. 100%. Zangoose has such a banger shiny. The white and the blue. Brian, good morning, mate. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday. I was limited to the weather, yeah. So yeah, Mawile was limited to the weather, so it had to be like a haily or like snowstorm in the Giant's Bed, I think, area, and then Mawile appeared there. I got it under odds, but I still battled over 500. I don't know, what was it, like 544, I think. I got it on the 544th Mawile. But I was only going after Brilliant, so it wasn't like every encounter of Mawile. So I only encountered the Brilliant ones. But it did shine. So it is a good way. It's just grind it. It just takes a long time to do. I guess on other Pokemon that probably spawn a little bit quicker, it wouldn't be as bad. Mawile was definitely a tricky one to get though. Beautiful day over here. Hoping to have a great day as well, and hope everyone in chat is too. Awesome to hear, Brian. Weather here, although we've got this crazy storm in the UK at the minute, weather here is actually like pretty good at the minute, so I cannot complain, mate, and hope that weather continues great for you for the rest of the day. Still need 4 fossils in Sword and Shield. We'll do it when Shaman and Darkrai shine in BDSP. That's a cool, yeah, I think I got all the fossils shiny from Dynamax raids in the Crown Tundra, because I think there's a couple of dens where the fossils spawn in raids, which was a lot easier to do than passing the fossils over and regenerating them. Rad Dad, good morning, mate. How are you doing? How are you today? We're having a great Friday, mate. Got Linkwick and Sword through exclamation encounter. That's very cool. I love that. That's a cool way to do it. Sword and Shield has some pretty good shiny hunting methods to it that I don't know, I've not really delved into too much. Jake, exclamation encounters 542, no phasing. Wow, that is impressive. That's not a bad number at all. The chat suggested Ice Rider Calyrex for my Trick Room team, so I spent a couple of hours resetting for a 0 speed yesterday, 108 attempts. And you've got it, David. That's amazing, mate. Congrats. I definitely would recommend Ice Rider as well, your Trick Room team. Ice Rider is like still very strong. Still very, very, very strong. I think Ice Rider with Ursaluna, like regular Ursaluna, is a terror. It's horrible to deal with. I played a couple of different variants in Birmingham. They were so difficult to manage. This alien has to shine today. It has to, Brian. But then shiny odds are so low though. Yeah, that is very true. 100 watching, 59 likes. Come on, team. If you are enjoying the stream, do drop a like. It does help out the stream and the video, help share it around and all that good stuff. But thank you so much for just tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate you being here. Hopefully it pays off with the shiny Deoxys. Damn, it is, mate. It is. What are we gonna see today on the episode? It's got to be a spicy one. I'm trying to think how they left. Last week's was just such a filler. Not really much happened. Hope that, yeah, something's got to start kicking off a bit today. I think we ended up with 12 or 13 shiny phantoms before we got one with a hidden ability. Wow, Justin. Beat over 1,000 phantoms in Auras Dex Nav chaining to get the shiny with Harvest. Wow, for a skill swap Trick Room build. Been really handy. That's awesome that you finally got it. Crazy grind to getting it though in the end. Shiny Phantom is an absolute banger. It's probably it's got to be like a top 10 shiny Pokemon though. It has to be. It's such a great shiny. Nose Horse, how are you doing, mate? I've reached the dreaded 5 digits for shiny Regice. Starting to think it doesn't like me. Yeah, just like this Deoxys hates me. Doesn't dislike me, it's like, I hate you. I'm never shining for you. Hopefully that changes though, mate, and you do get it soon. We are into, yeah, we're past 20,000 resets now. Next 4 is shiny. Professor Oak has spoken. Here we go. This is number 1. Smart with the bear Calyrex. Ice can drop high horsepower for a different. Yeah, I like close combat on it as well. I think it gives you nice coverage against. There's so many things that don't like taking a fighting type attack in this format, and especially against Terrapagos as well. Like you can, if you've broke the Terra Shell, then you can hit it for super effective damage. If you've also got like 1 boost as well, that close combat's probably just gonna knock the Terrapagos out. So it's good, yeah. There's lots of options that I think you can go for on that 4 slot. Although I would still probably, even with the bear, still carry high horsepower. But it definitely gives you the option where you could say, okay, we can replace it for something else, you know. If you don't like the stream, get your head checked. Hit the like anyway, right? I appreciate it. If we get a margin Dooku like immediately, I'm gonna riot. margins. I wonder what we're gonna see, like the new margins are hilarious. Q. Was it Q the one that worked out the math problem? They were like, we can't get that at all to get the Dragon Ball, and he was just like, adds this. I feel like if that had been like Goku and Vegeta and that gang, I feel like you would have never got that Dragon Ball, because there's no way they were working that out. Another day, another dollar. Headed to work, day off to get assignments ready for the upcoming weeks of my courses, hunting for shiny Romas and hot gold soul silver when I have time. Mate, I really hope you get one of those, if not both of those Romas very soon. You deserve them. After the grind, it's been... are you hunting all shiny Deoxys forms? I think at this stage, Senna, probably not. I'm probably just going to get the one. I might continue with Fire Red, like, but more casually. I say that like I know we're going to get it in Leaf Green. But yeah, I'd probably get it in one of them, and then we'll move on to some other hunts. And then casually, I'll probably go for the other one, whichever one we don't get, you know. Bit random, but do you think Pokemon Home will be continue into the Switch 2? I feel like it will. I know there's a lot of talk. We chatted at the start of the stream about maybe it like getting an update or getting replaced by something else. I wouldn't be like surprised if Pokemon did replace it with something new, or maybe just reshelled it, you know, reshelled it, updated some of the features in it. But I definitely expect it to be on the Switch 2, yeah, for sure. But we might see like an update to it, or just something come in and replace it, maybe take its place. I'm not gonna lie, if that is gonna be like the big thing on Pokemon Day, I'd be slightly disappointed if it was like there's gonna be a new Pokemon Home, because it's not as like, to me it's not as exciting as getting a new game, you know what I mean? Like, not being like, nah, there's no way of sugarcoating it. I would be disappointed if we got new, if that was the big news drop. We'll get a Zia trailer, which would be very exciting, but if the other big news that we get on Pokemon Day is new Pokemon Home for Switch 2, I'd be like, okay, you could have just shadow dropped this news anywhere and give us something else like a bit more juicy, but we'll see. Is there TCG Pocket channel on your Discord? There needs to be, especially with trading coming up. Brian, I will make sure to sort that out, mate. Yeah. They said Home has been updated by Ilka. Yeah, because Ilka's the developer for Home right now. It would make sense that it's like a project between like Pokemon and well, the Pokemon Works is doing it, because that's the collaboration between Game Freak or Creatures and Ilka, isn't it? Won't be Home anymore, updating the Pokemon Hotel. Mate, if it turns out to be that, we're getting you royalties. We're getting you royalties for that. That name steal. Pokemon Hotel. Pokemon Boutique. It's such a perfect name though, Pokemon Home. I don't know, like, would you change it? Or would you just like Pokemon Home 2.0 to suit the Switch? Match the Switch. My dad, that's me and Crystal with the starters. I just want my green spined alligator so I can start playing in Crystal. Shiny starter. Good luck to both of you. Shiny hunting in those games as well. Shiny Meloetta is still available? Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't think that will end. I don't think it had an end date, because I think it's just a quest in Pokemon Home, but it's tied to Scarlet and Violet, of course. But yeah, that's still running. I don't think we need to worry about that running out anytime soon. Bring back Pokemon Ranch. Yes, Justin. The ranch. Membership would be called 5-Star Hotel. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Pokemon Motel is the free version, and then the 5-star hotels, the paid membership. Changing it from bank to home was perfect. It really just needs to stay there. Yeah, I feel like they don't really need to change the name or anything, and I don't really feel like they need to change that much with it. They just need to maybe add additional features. It depends what direction they want to go with it, you know. They could do a lot with it, I think, in increase the fee, but I think they'd need to implement a lot of different things. Like, I always thought you could like implement like a battle simulator within it somehow, and a rental system within it, so competitive players didn't have to spend like loads of time building teams in game or feeling like they need to use external devices to cheat to get Pokemon in game, where they can just go and test ideas out on the ladder somehow with just a rental system, maybe like a Colosseum Battle Revolution style of system. I don't know if they'd be able to implement something like that, or how popular that would be with like the more casual fan, but I guess the facilities there might encourage more people to get into competitive play, maybe. I don't know. Like how PLA has pastures, like the idea of all the Pokemon running around in a big field. That would be cool. I like that, Brian, as well. Like just having your own pasture or pastures where you can just place your Pokemon and you can go in and kind of chill with them, see how they're doing, do different things with them. That would be cool. I would like that. More interactive kind of Pokemon Home. Also, I wonder if Pokemon Day they'll announce another shiny distribution for shiny locked mythicals with another home dex. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Victini. Shiny Victini after all these years. I don't know if they will though, right? They've literally just given us shiny Meloetta. I don't know. Are they going to give us another shiny mythical? I think we might have to wait for the next shiny mythical to be unlocked. I could see them doing the Koraidon and Miraidon though. That would be hype, and I think that would go down super well because it's kind of what everyone wants, right? Need to find the motivation to keep hunting Poipole and Ultra Moon. Oh, Aaron, you got to keep going with it because you know when you get it, it's such an amazing shiny. Again, another like top 10 shiny Pokemon. Shiny Naganadel, Poipole, so good. See, they did such a good job with those shinies, didn't they? Like, it's such a banger shiny. Bring back Battle Tower. The Battle Tower would be amazing, or a Battle Factory. We're talking about that on Wednesday. Battle Factory would be incredible. They brought that back. I think Shiny Victini will be available in Black and White remake. Yeah, I would. That feels like the perfect place for it, doesn't it? It really does. If there was ever a place for it, where we can go to an island, then maybe do it like they did with Orc's Letter for Shaman. Just you gotta hope this time around at the event to get the item that you need to get the Pokemon runs for more than like a week. I think that's one of my big hopes. If we had any event from recently that like had a repeat that didn't run for very long, it would be for BDSP, for Orc's Letter and the members card. I just want them to come back just for even like a month, just so players that have bought BDSP since that event ended have the opportunity to get those mythicals in game. It seems so dumb that they're in the game but you can't get them because you missed a mystery gift, not of your own fault, you know? It's frustrating. Battle Factory would be cool. Shiny Deoxys at 16,900, Aaron. Let's see it happen. Gotta sync these up. Not there, and not there. Guess I need Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon there. So good. Yeah, they're both amazing. I think it would be good to do it soon before the Regulation I format kicks in, especially for competitive, because if they want to use the competitive format to advertise Pokemon like they use it as an advertising model, then having the Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon would be very cool, because gives people extra incentive to use the shinies and then feature them on stream and stuff like that. They look cool. So yeah, right, here we go. I think chat, I was gonna wrap it up on an even number, but I can't just see if this is 16,900. Is it gonna be the one? I do need to wrap up the stream soon though, so we might just do a few more resets and then wrap it up for the day. Doesn't look like we're going to get the shiny Deoxys again, but you never know. It only takes one reset, doesn't it? Imagine it's shiny Eternatus. Could you imagine? That would be wild. That would be wild. Be so left field as well. Like, no one would expect it. Shiny Calyrex would be a good one, you know, because Calyrex is one of those where I think I just wish it was in the games, because obviously if you want to use Calyrex Ice Rider or Shadow Rider, you need the Calyrex, and that's the only thing that you don't have if you've just got the base Scarlet and Violet games, even with the DLCs, I mean. Right, let's take it to 16,905 on the leaf green, and then we'll call it a day there. We'll wrap it up. All I could think when I saw all the shiny Paradox Pokemon Violet was a quote from SpongeBob: everything is chrome in the future. Everything. So true. It's like foreshadowing. Shiny Cricketune raid out of nowhere. Nice. I can't do the Cricketune. Charlie does a good Cricketune impression though. Craziest cry of any Pokemon. Shiny Moanco will be the giveaway in 2 gens, like Gen 11. Oh, I pray it's not. I hope we don't have to wait that long for them. It's kind of sad seeing the rewards for the global challenge coming up, and it's like, oh, so yeah, we're not getting the shiny rune legendaries just yet. Magby don't want to shine. Stefan, stick with it. They will shine very soon. You will get it within the next 15 minutes for sure. Right, friends, I'm going to say this is the last one of today, and then we're going to have to wrap it up. I do need it to finish a little bit earlier than I would have liked to, but it's been awesome. We haven't got it. Should we do one more just for luck? I think we do one more. We do one more. We do one more. This is it. We do one more. It's always one more, right? It will be one more after this, because I think I can't leave 3181. Should we leave it on that? Yeah, we'll leave it on that, because I always leave it on a round number. So yeah, we're going to leave it on weird wonky numbers today, just because that might give us the luck when we come back to it next week. That's that one, and that's that one, and I'm going to leave it on. Yeah, okay, we're going to leave it on. I'm just going to do the leaf green now, and this will be the last one. But thank you to everyone that's come out to the stream today. It's been awesome hanging out, trying to get this Deoxys. It will happen eventually. Next week has to be the week where we get it. We're going hard for the Deoxys next week. We are going after it, and we are going to get it. So that is it. That is it. No Deoxys today. Nothing. Is that the right one? That is the right one. We'll leave it on those weird wonky numbers. But yes, friends, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you again for coming by today, hanging out, making today's stream so enjoyable. I hope whatever you're up to at the weekend, you have a great time. If you're out and about, or if you're staying cozy, watching San Antonio stream, doing shiny hunts, good luck with whatever shiny hunts you are doing. I know we've talked about a lot of them today, but I hope all of you have some luck over the weekend and snag those shinies. And we'll be back on Monday, kicking off next week with the Deoxys. Unfortunately, I was hoping that we'd be able to say Hot Gold, Soul Silver, Nuzlocke, but Deoxys being stubborn, and we'll continue it next week. We'll come back stronger, and we will get this alien. Over 20,000 resets is nuts. But friends, take care of yourselves more importantly than anything. Thank you once again, and I will see you all very soon for our next stream, and maybe content if there's any surprise stuff over the weekend. So until then, friends, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.